They really don't taste good. The stall next to it was shaved ice stand. It was still a bit too early in the season for that, but right then it didn't matter. Let's do shaved ice this time. It's a shaved ice eating race. Ready? Go! Shaved ice eating race? I can't. As long as you can melt in a bit with your body heat then. It's so cold! Not smart. This old man ordered it with plenty of syrup. It'll melt quickly when it's mixed up. Those stooges were too late. The moment they chose to tackle it head on was their downfall. Phew. Finished! Keychain is done? That was too fast. It couldn't be. Keiichi-kun, you didn't add water from the goldfish tank behind you, did you? That can't taste very good. Next to that was another old favorite. A cotton candy stand. Why don't we do this one next? Of course it's a speed eating contest. Hey, how do you eat cotton candy quickly? How? On Satoko's mark, Mio and Satoko and I all compressed the cotton candy with our bare hands. The time it took to stick the whole thing in our mouths, 3 seconds. I expected Satoko to figure it out, but I didn't think Kei-chan would too. I can't have you treating me like I'm a newbie forever, can I? It won't taste very good. Okay, does anything taste good for you, Rika-chan? Rika-chan had also crushed it between her hands and stuck it into her mouth. This is probably the only place in Japan where people eat cotton candy like this. I think only Rena's cotton candy was happy with how it was being eaten. But it felt like we'd end up doing stuff like eat noodles through the nose contest or human water pump at the goldfish scoop at the rate things were going. This old man will probably still win too. I'm simply no match for Mion-san when it comes to eating repulsive things. Yeah, seriously. What's up with you guys? Are you telling me you don't want to have a blue Hawaii-topped yakisoba eating contest? Shake, shake, both Satoko and I shook our heads in unison. Can we have a game that doesn't involve food this time? Can we? Rena's proposal was a godsend. It was about time we played a different kind of game. It also seemed like neither Rena nor Rika-chan were any good at speed eating or gorging themselves. Okay, Rena, I'll let you pick out the next game. Anything is fine. Well then. I'm gonna be the judge. Find cute things on the festival grounds. You have 1 minute. Fine by me. I know exactly what Rena likes. Alright, I think I can win that. Ready, go! Oh. Why aren't Keiichi-kun and Rika-chan starting? Why not? Mion and Satoko dashed off madly, but Rika-chan and I calmly stayed right there where we were. Could it be you've already found it? The cute thing? We've already found it. Keiichi too? Yeah. What is it? I can't wait. Both Rika-chan and I stood motionless for those few moments before Mion and Satoko returned. It's probably the first time we've gone head to head like this. He'll be the first. Rika-chan, you expect to win with that, huh? I am a member of this club as well. Win by any means is our society's third rule. Rika-chan sneered to the best of her ability. You're on. Both Mion and Satoko came back, each with their own point of attack stuffed in their arms. Okay then, let's go in order. Let's start with the club president Mi-chan. Too bad, you guys, I'm ending this now. This old man brought this. Where did she get those? They were old tin diamond-shaped signs. Pleb curry, snake coil incense, and ornamency. How about this? That's very understated. A little too understated, Mion. I used to see those stuck up on barbed wire fences. They were more nostalgic than cute. Can you explain what part of that is cute? But there were puffs of smoke noisily shooting out of Rena's ears and nose, almost like a steam train. I didn't get it. I shall be up next. It is this! It was the hand-drawn poster from the Ladies' Society roasted corn stall. It was really a bad sketch done by a housewife. An anthropomorphic roasted corn drawn without any sort of real plan. Its very existence invited a sense of sorrow to the viewer. Weep. That was the sound of blood jetting out of Rena's nose. It seemed to have rated higher than Mion's. I really didn't get it. Feels like your artistic sense is a little avant-garde, but about 5 eons. Oh ho ho. Those were nothing but mass-produced signs after all. They had no chance against something hand-drawn. I couldn't even begin to follow the way those guys were thinking. Then I'll be next. Next is Rika-chan, is it? What can you even do without anything? Did you and Satoko both forget? If Rika-chan felt like it, she could simply... After moving back about 10 yards, she began waddling up to Rena. Seeing that both Mion and Satoko gasped. Oh no! Too late. Rika-chan tripped over nothing and lay motionless after falling down. Aww! Oh, that's sad. Rena hurried over to her. Rika-chan, are you alright? Alright? Rika-chan had a lump on her forehead and tears welled up in her eyes. Only her fingers peeked out from her sleeves. This was the vital part. The palms of her hands were covered by her sleeves. She just made a single sound. Mew. Aww. That actually is kind of cute, though. Cute! Going to take you home! I'd completely forgotten that. The play that I personally had to use. Rena's face went completely red, her head bobbing back and forth with excitement. She embraced Rika-chan and began rubbing her cheek against her. I'd expect no less from her. Not a single element was overlooked. Lolly Shrine Maiden. Brink of crying. Mew. It was perfect! A simple trip, transcended into pure moe. Now this is what you call art. Kei-chan has a pretty weird definition of art. I'll just pretend the sharp sting of those words cutting through me like a razor was a figment of my imagination. Rika-chan turned her gaze to me with a daunting smile as she was caressed by Rena, who was in full cute mode. Now, Keiichi, can you beat me? That cold smile is frightening, Rika-chan. Must have just been my imagination, but I see a demon inside her sometimes. Turn into God mode, Keiichi. Turn into God. You can do it. Kei-chan seems to have his own plan of attack. I wonder what's he gonna show her. I also wish to observe the play Keiichi-san will make. Could it be? Is Keiichi also gonna give a performance? I basked in their pointed stares. I pulled Rena, who gave no sign of canceling out cute mode, away from Rika. Ow! Cute thing, cute thing. Keiichi-kun, let's go! I'll show you something even cuter, so just hold on for now. Huh? Oh. Something even cuter? It's a bit too crowded here. Let's go back there. Rena looked very surprised as I pulled her behind the shrine. I cannot fathom what Keiichi-san could possibly be planning. This is Kei-chan after all. No, it couldn't be. Keep on fighting, yeah! After a bit I returned. And a bit after that, so did Rena, dragging her feet. There's no way that scoundrel Kei-chan did something to innocent little Rena. Mion and Satoko passed by me, heading straight to Rena. What exactly did he do to you? For a moment, Rena was too dazed to realize someone was talking to her. Yeah. Oh, it's me, Chan. Oh. Rena, are you alright? Did Kei-chan do anything to you? No, he didn't do anything strange to me. This is quite severe. Exactly what did Keiichi-san show you? It was so cute. Cute? What did he show you, Rena? Rena let out a really long howl. Her eyes sparkled as she spoke. Cute, so cute. It was Keiichi-kun's furry... What? Wait, what? Furry little seal, what the fuck? In the blink of an eye, Mion and Satoko's elbow smashed into my face. Huh? What? What? Showing Rena something so dirty! Oh my good god. You sick pervert! I shall have you beaten into oblivion. Wait, you've got it all wrong! A dark billowing aura flowed from Mion and Satoko. It was no good. They're gonna kill me! Mi-chan, I'm not sure what's going on, but you've got it all wrong. You see, Keiichi-kun had... It's a fur seal keychain. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I got a feeling of where it was actually going. Harika stuck her hand into my pocket and pulled out my keychain. Eh? He said he made it long ago for one of his summer school assignments. He said he doesn't show it to other often because it's embarrassing. Yeah, so small and cute. He tried his best to make it so wonderful. Oh, this old man thought you meant it was Keiichi's cute little fur seal. Oh, I'd expect no less from Mion-san. You misconstrue things in the weirdest way. They slung insults at each other and looked like they were ready to tear into each other at any second. I beg of you. I'm in the clear. Would you mind getting off of me? We were interrupted by a flash of a camera. Hey guys, you all seem energetic as usual. It was Tomytake-san. As I lay crumpled on the ground, Mion and Satoko continued to bicker above me. Rika-chan was petting me on the head and Rena was still in cute mode. It was probably quite a lively scene. It's a fine evening indeed, although it's a rather poor etiquette to photograph a lady without her permission. That's right. At least you don't really need Satoko's permission. Satoko dug her heel into me. Good evening. You're heading back tomorrow, aren't you? Were you able to take lots of good photos? Thanks to you. I got plenty of good shots. Tonight's the last we get to see old Tomytake-sama, isn't it? It's such a shame. Hurry up and have your major breakout soon. Just as rude as ever, aren't you? I really am sad. I won't be able to hear that voice of yours for almost half a year. Be sure to have as much fun as you can tonight. He'll be back in Tokyo tomorrow, after all. That's true. It'll be another 6 months until I can enjoy another night where I can see the stars. Tomytake-san looked up at the night sky cheerfully. At that moment, even though he was smiling, I sensed a bit of sadness. Why don't you move here, Tomytake-san? In Hinamizawa. Tomytake-san was speechless. It's not very convenient here. No shops. Or recreational spots. There might not be anything really here, but you know. Everyone knew what I was trying to say. Tomytake-san was also well aware. So Rena, Mion, Satoko, and Rika-chan, none of them butted in. I've only been here for less than a month, so I don't really know everything about it. Normally I'm a really talkative guy, but in situations like this I'm at a loss for words. Even though all this was happening in such a boisterous setting, it felt like all the background noise was fading into the distance. This place is probably... Tomytake-san rested his hand on me, gently silencing me. Thank you. Keiichi-kun, Mion-chan and Rena-chan, Satoko-chan and Rika-chan. Tomytake-san's smile was so slight it looked as if it was going to crumble at any moment, but it was warm. I also think it would be great if I could live here. Those might have been cruel words coming from a kid who didn't need to worry about working to feed himself. A hand touched my back. It was Rena. Keiichi-kun, you shouldn't pick on adults. It's not nice. The background clamor of the festival returned. We won't be seeing him for a while after all. We need to make sure Tomytake-san also enjoys tonight. When Rena smiled, the mood instantly got brighter. That's true. I think I'll do just that. Ah! Hey, Mi-chan! How about it? Can we let Tomytake-san in on our club activities? That's a great idea. Or so I thought, but Mion had a snobbish look on her face. One of the requirements for membership is residence in Hinamizawa, you see. Come on, Mi-chan, just for today, don't be mean. Well, he does come around often every year. I'll make him an honorary citizen. Well, yay! Now then, I wonder if this aged fellow well past his prime will be a match for me. Let's have him show us the wisdom of a mature adult. Can you keep up with us youngins? Tomytake-san stepped back slightly at her audacious grins. I, Mion Sonozaki, club president, do hereby authorize honorary citizen Tomytake's entry into our club. Our words were quickly drowned out by our cheers. What do you mean by club? What our club does, you see. In order to cope with our complicated society, we perform various activities with various rules. Sometimes they're in your favor, and sometimes they work against you. I'm pretty weak, so I'd prefer you not single me out. Let's try to get along. If you wish to mock our childish games, then this will be the perfect opportunity. We'll leave you with nothing. We won't even leave hairs on your butt. So it's a club where we play games together. Of course, Rika-chan was the only one to give an answer that made sense. Alright, just what I wanted. I'll take you up on that challenge. Don't be too rough on me, my mentors. Tomytake-san got riled up and did a victory pose like he was 10 years younger. That's perfect! We continued walking through the festival with Mion in front, and how we looked like a family of 6. Had some intensity to it. Same rules as always, the loser will, of course, be subject to a penalty. Tomytake-san was a bit surprised, but to us it was just the same as always. Regardless of how terrible a penalty it was. Just don't lose! Rena was also brimming with determination. She didn't have any intention of losing. That's true. I tousled Rena's hair to lighten the mood. She giggled to hide her embarrassment. I see. This is what it means to feel like a kid again. Tomytake-san whispered that to nobody in particular. At that moment, we heard an old man call out in a strong voice. Looking over, I realized it was the man Mion had greeted right before the festival. You're here! Little Miss Sonozaki, seems you brought quite the crowd. We came to eradicate your entire stall. His stand was a shooting gallery. It was the usual setup where you had to knock down the prize you wanted with a court gun. The rules are simple. 3 shots, the winner is whoever gets the biggest prize. Everyone shouted their agreement. There was no need to consider how to win, since the condition for victory was simply size. The biggest prize at the stall went without question. It's that one, it wasn't it. Whoa, that teddy bear, cute! Rena was gazing longingly at a large stuffed animal. It was intentionally placed on an unsteady platform, so it was possible to get it if you hit it the right spot. It's magnificently set up to make someone think that. Not bad, Keiichi-san. I figured you would see through this game instantly. The most logical course of action would be to aim for some candy or a doll. The intent analysis had already begun. In this club, you'll get eaten alive if you don't come prepared. Everything hinges on that plan you can come up with before the main event. At some point, a large crowd had gathered around us making a big fuss. There was this much of a following for our club's infamous event? Knocking down the bear ensures a win. Only 3 shots. To use them all just trying. That'd be rough. Hey, I have other customers waiting, you know. Who's up first? The first one has the advantage of being able to aim for the easier prizes, but it's dangerous to compete without knowing the gun's quirks. Tomytake's take on the situation was pretty good. He gets what our club is about. Well then, to be fair, how about using rock, paper, scissors to decide? How about it? That's really the only way. Rock, paper, scissors. Throw out scissors. After a couple matches, it ended up with Mion being first. I didn't want to end up first. Oh well, I'll just think of it as a handicap. Gramps, gun. Here you go. When the shooting range guy handed her a rifle, Mion looked it over intently. She didn't forget to check the cork bullet either. Okay. This gun is brand new, isn't it? No faults? Not bad. Mion raised the gun in one swift motion. It was completely different from her careful inspection. She was shooting from the hip. Fire. Reload. Fire. Reload. Fire. Flop. Flop, flop. 3 boxes of candy fell one after the other. Big haul! The crowd paused in a moment of awe and then erupted in cheers. Whoa! Awesome! That was quite good. Tomytake-san was at a loss for words after seeing such shooting prowess. Amazing, Mi-chan! 3-3! Her accuracy was incredible, and her choice of targets wasn't bad either. The 3 Mion had gone after were fairly large and pretty easy to knock over. They were all targets with very high return on investment. Who's up next? Satoko? Careful, the bullets are light. Next was Satoko. The rifle looked a bit big for her lay body. Lay body? But it didn't seem like she had any trouble with the weight. Of course, I shall aim for the grand prize. She proclaimed that she was going after the teddy bear. Damn, Satoko, such a bold move. The moment she knocks it over, she's guaranteed to be in first. Good luck, Satoko-chan. Satoko was the opposite of Mion. She aimed at the target quite carefully and squeezed the trigger. Bah, these bullets are too light. The first 2 bullets struck the bear in the torso, but it only shifted a bit. You need to aim higher towards the head or it won't work. Satoko's 3rd bullet wasn't aimed at the bear, but at the candy box below its arm. I hate to say it, but it appears the bear's just too much for me. She went boldly after the big catch, but since she switched over to less impressive prey at the last second, the crowd only gave a strained laugh. Were they laughing because she lacked the courage? These fools know nothing. Fine attempt, Satoko. You've gotten better. The palm of Mion's outstretched hand went poof as it trapped down lightly on Satoko. She appeared to just be talking hot air, but this was actually completely calculated. Damn that Satoko. Just to avoid being in last place, she dared to switch over to an easy target. Without shame or honor. Magnificent. I'll allow you to take the bear, Rena-san. I pray for your victory. Okay. Thanks so much, Satoko-chan. Bear-san's so cute. Rena was up next. She couldn't hit the broadside of a barn as regular Rena, but she said that bear was cute. I wonder how Rena-chan will do. I hope she's able to hit at least one. You're underestimating Rena, Tomytake-san. It's Rena, you know. It's Rena Ryugu, you know. it was going to get that, if it was to get that teddy bear, what the fuck? Whoa! Tomytake-san wheeled around to see what all the commotion the spectators were making was all about. Good God, that was really bad. If it was to get that bear, she'd be able to shoot through a pinhole. The one known as Rena Ryugu could do it. Shaking, it's shaking, how? Couldn't hide her excitement over the bear's slow rocking. Now Rena couldn't lose. Not bad, Rena-san. The less collected you become, the stronger you get. Whoa! Another big cheer. Rena's bullet hit the bear's forehead again. Not enough. The bear seemed to wobble more than before. But it might not be possible. You never know. With Rena-chan's skill, it might be. While Tomytake-san was just as excited as the crowd, Rika-chan's analysis was not swayed by emotion. If Rena had 10 more shots, then she could surely knock it over. But with just one more, no matter how you looked at it, no go. Ooh! The crowd let out a dejected groan. She had shot it right in the forehead 3 times. It was a bit late, but they gave her a good round of applause for the attempt. Oh, Bear-san, take him home. Oh. She should be praised for her valor, but she had no trophies to show for it. And at that moment, the old man flicked one of the candy bars with his fingers and handed it to Rena. That's for you, little lady. You're giving this to me? How? The gods won't forgive me if I let you go home empty-handed after such a display. There was another shower of applause. Rena turned bright red and pulled her back over to use her by her hand. You did a good job. Your cute mode really surprised me. I really wanted Mr. Bear. Why? It was so easy to see that I only needed a little bit more to be knocked over. Rena had done quite a lot for me. I still needed to pay her back for that delicious picnic. Alright then, I'll get it and give it to you. What? Tomytake-san had stolen the words right out of my mouth. Okay. Please, Tomytake-san. Good luck. Damn you, old man Tomytake. Stealing the good parts for yourself? Small hand stretched over and fell gently on my head, just before I was overcome with frustration. Rika-chan, you're too nice. Keep on fighting too, Keiichi, okay? So nice. She is all too nice to us. Man.